Hello, stream. Today, what we're doing is we're getting to work. Hold on, let me start recording too, because I actually did start that. Today, we're getting to work on nothing in the game, probably. I think for today's part of the CaseOh challenge, the main thing is we need to identify what counts as, well, the main two things are animals and domesticated creatures, mobs I can domesticate. I need to identify what those two count as. And then while I'm here, I should probably make some sort of list to identify every mob that I can kill. While we're doing it, let's just do them all now, because I kind of need a list for all three of these. So I should probably make some sort of concrete list while we can. So we're going to do all three of those today, mainly because these next two are the next two we're doing. This one's one for later, but this is one we're going to work on over time while we're, well, doing things like going out of our way to raid a ruined mansion, or complete a pillager raid, or beat a trial chamber. All those are stuff that would require us to kill the 10 boss mobs. So, yeah. This I have written down as like the art length, but then I changed them up. I never even deleted that, but we should probably right now make the tier list, that way we know what counts and what doesn't count as things like an animal or a mob that can be domesticated or whatever, and all this. Then we have a concrete list, and what do I think CaseOh would count? That way we know, and we can get to work on getting those for the next, next challenges. And then if we have extra time, we'll probably start looking at some build inspo, because we're going to need quite a bit of farm kind of stuff for animals. So we need to find a good inspiration for a base, not a thing for a base, but a good inspiration for a base. And then from there, we can actually start building a ranch around it. We need a ranch-like base, because, well, we kind of have a bunch of mobs that are going to be living there, a bunch of animals, a bunch of creatures, little creeblers are going to be living there. So let's first do the animal tier list. So let me pull up downloads. It's in downloads right here. Mobs. So let's start uploading them. Can I just drag and drop? Because that'd actually be useful. Let's start uploading first every passive mob. And then we're going to need to upload probably not every neutral, but the neutral ones I think would count. And then from there we need to make the categories. And this is for animals. I don't know why I put villagers in there, but I did. So let's just put all the passive mobs in there, and then from there we can figure out. Actually, can I put multiple at once? So that'd be useful. Oh, I can. That saves so much time. Let's put all these in there. Oh, that's so useful. That's so fast, too. Hostile mobs, do any of these count as animals? I mean, not really. I mean, maybe you can count a Zoglin. I should just upload everything. That way I can identify from there what counts. Just upload every mob. Here's every neutral mob. Let's add in every hostile mob, which there is a lot. And then we can start identifying. Let's also put in... Wait a minute, I just realized I've streamed this entire time on my monitor too for some reason. And then I clicked display capture and it fixed. How long was that bugged? I mean, I didn't do anything, so it don't matter. I can probably fix it in the edit, but not in the stream. Why was it like that? I'm just capturing... I have nothing set up to just capture my monitor 2, and it was capturing monitor 2 until I clicked on the display capture. Didn't do anything with it, just I just clicked it, and then it was like, oh, I'm gonna work now. What? I'm not gonna upload the combo mobs, because, well, they're combo mobs. They're just other mobs, but, combo. So, so this is for animals, so let's make some categories. For sure an animal. Why do you, when you press enter, does it look awful? So for sure an animal. Of course the bottom. Not an animal. Not an animal. What are we doing right now? The animal one? We need one tier that's just called variant, which means we won't go out of our way to get it, because it's another mob is just different looking. How the fuck do you spell variant? There we go. I thought it was that, but I don't know. I was like, I mistyped it. It must be that. But oh, yeah, okay. Non-animal variant for sure an animal. And do we need anything else? I guess maybe an animal one, because maybe there's a made-up creature that's maybe it's an animal, but I don't know. Maybe an animal? Maybe? Is there just straight up, like, can I just look up animals Minecraft and just have, like, a simpler solution for this? Like, is there just a list? There's just a list. Oh! Well, then, I don't really need to tier list this. Although I might still need to. Is there variance? There is variance. This is actually more useful for the domesticatable part. Is this just all animals, though? So this would be, like, useful for domesticatable. This is breedable. Why are coral blocks in here? I guess they're living, but they're not animal. Are they animal? Is coral an animal? Wait, what? Is coral an animal? Coral an animal? Wait, what? Coral's an animal? Real? That's I didn't realize they were invertebrate. That's crazy. I thought they were plant-like, but oh, they're animal. Interesting. Anything on here that's not killer rabbit? What? Anything on here that isn't... There's sponge on here too? I guess we just have a list of the animals. No, I guess we're fine. Let's just bookmark this. Okay, we got our list for discover every species of animal. That's easy. I'll just have to mark out the ones I haven't seen yet. Because it's just discover every species. This isn't domesticating, this is discovering every. So is there any of these that I haven't seen? Axolotl I haven't seen, so let's write that down. Yeah, yeah. We've seen that. We've seen that. We've seen a cat. Of course, we've seen the normal mobs. I don't know if we've seen a donkey. I'm gonna assume we've seen a donkey. We for sure have seen a fox. I don't know if we've seen a frog and a tadpole, so I'm gonna write both of those down, because I don't know if we have. Frog, tadpole. I don't know if we've seen a frog or a tadpole, but I'll write those down. Have we seen a goat? I don't think we've seen... Wait, I think we have, but I don't remember it, so I'm gonna write it down. I think we have, because we've been through a lot of mountain areas, and I'm pretty sure we have, like, early on, but I don't really remember. Horse, we've for sure seen. Llama, we've seen. Have we seen? I think I've seen. What have I seen? I'm gonna write it down just in case. Llama, because I don't remember. / trader llama. Because I don't really have a good recollection if we have or not, and I feel like I would remember it, like a specific example. Mushrooms we for sure haven't, because we have not been to a mushroom island. So write down mushroom. And this challenge actually a quick one, but this one's the more difficult one. Mules we have not, because in order to get a mule, you have to breed a donkey and a horse. So, you know, that's not a natural spawn. So, we gotta write down mule. I haven't seen an ocelot. I've seen cats because we've seen them in villages. We have not seen an ocelot. 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 We have not seen the G2 CEO, unless he's not the CEO anymore. I don't know. I think there was like some drama a while ago, like he did some shit. Panda. I have not seen a panda. It'd be kind of shocking, because that's like that one guy for Sleep Deprived. If I saw him, that'd be kind of crazy. Pig, rabbit, sheep, yep, sniffer. That is one we for sure haven't. And a strider. We have not seen a strider. Turtles we've seen. At least I remember seeing them. I'm pretty sure we've seen them. We've been near the ocean a lot. Wolf we've seen. And is this all the list? This is breedable. We gotta go down, see if there's any on here that I haven't seen. Those are technically animals? I guess, yeah. Okay, so silverfish and endermite. How the fuck do I see a silverfish? I guess just find a stronghold? Yeah, I guess, yeah. I've seen a cave spider spawn from this cave spider spawner. I've seen spiders. I have not had an endermite because I haven't thrown ender pearls, so let's write down endermite. Let's also write down silverfish because I have not seen a silverfish, which I guess we'll just have to go to a stronghold. I'm pretty sure I've, like, seen all of these, because I literally lived in the lukewarm ocean and, like, floated around. So I have definitely had all of these on screen. I haven't like gone point blank and like stared at them, but like these have been all on screen multiple times, I'm sure. So I think those are fine. Any of these I don't think I've seen. No. Maybe glow squid. I don't have like a good... I know I've seen squid. I don't know if I've seen glow squid. So we'll just write down a glow squid. Because like, I don't have an exact memory. Like these, I'm like... A lot of these, I'm like... Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I've seen that. I don't think I've seen a glow squid. But like, I would be surprised if I haven't. But I don't think I've seen a glow squid. So let's just write it down just in case. It's better to for sure know I've done it than not know I've done it. Which you could say, oh, what about the coral tubes? I've literally swam around in a bunch of lukewarm oceans throughout the challenges so far and literally lived in them. I know for a fact I've seen them. I just don't remember what colors I've seen. And I'm pretty sure we've seen all of them. And even if I've seen one, the others are just variants. So, I mean, it still kind of counts with the way we're doing the rule set. Regardless, we don't need to make a tier list for this, which is actually really useful. And I believe we added in every mob besides combo mobs, meaning maybe we'll be good now to do this one. This kind of also helps because all of these are breedable, which means they're domesticatable. Technically, or does tameable mean? What is a domesticatable? What is the definition of domesticate definition? Because, like, I know it's to tame or to keep as a pet for farm or produce. So it's like either food or friend. We can label that pretty easily. This especially helps with the fact that, well, that and that is literally means all of this we can put in the for sure domesticatable. What kind of categories do I want? I think we should probably do like 2 categories, friend and food, right? So food would be like cow, right? Did I put that in the right place? I don't even know. Let's make some categories though. Domesticate. It's domesticatable, not domesticatable. Is it an E? A-B-L-E? Does that look right? No. Not able to be domesticated. There we go. And then variant, I'm going to move up here because I need to put in another category. And I'm actually going to move this one up as well. No, I'm not. And then I'm going to put this as not legal. there's some ones that I want to put in here straight away. That's not legal. You can't do that. That's just straight up not legal. You cannot own people. That's fucked up. And now let's start classifying these as either friend or food. Now, all of these are pretty good. Like, the tameable, all of these are friend, right? So, all of these I can just throw in. What I will have to do real quick, though, is I also have to upload the compound mobs. And for the compound mobs, we're going to throw all of these into variants, because they're just other mobs, but combined. Meaning they are not, like, they're separate, but they're 2 things together, you know? Which makes them a variant. Going along with what I would count as a variant, skeleton horse. It's just a horse, but bones. That's literally the definition of a variant. Like, quite literally is just a variant. Cave spider. I mean, I'll probably throw that one in not domesticatable, to be honest with you. I mean, that's just not domesticatable. What else do we gotta throw? Yeah. And now, let's start marking off both friends and food. So, what we're gonna do for this? Friend. I mean, what counts as domesticatable, though? Because, like, an animal, see, tame, and then it says in literally, for the definition, an animal. And keep it as a pet or for farm produce. So doesn't that mean they have to be an animal to technically be domesticated? Yeah? Because cultivate is a plant, right? Domesticate is an animal. Right? 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 So it has to be an animal. Has to be. Which is, well, these right here. And I guess, like, you know, extra things like corals, spiders. So let's make a list here of everything. So basically, all of these we can just throw in. So let's start doing that. What's a friend? You're a friend. You're, I guess, a friend. You're a friend. You are a friend, but you're not an animal. Are you an animal? Does Minecraft classify you as an animal? It does. Okay. Of course, you. We got the sniffer. Squid? I mean, it just says like an animal to keep as a pet or farm. So I guess let's. I mean, technically you can have that as a pet, you know. Snow golem isn't an animal; it's a sentient creature. So what do I? I mean, you can't own a sentient creature. Could you? I mean, I guess you could. Like, you know, like animals have some sentience, you know. They're just not like human brain sentience. So like, I don't know. What does the snow golem count as? Because like, it's not. Let's just do the easy ones, right? So like, you know, for now, let's just focus on the easy ones like rabbit, sheep, pufferfish. Technically, you know, these would be technically more food, I would say, than friend. Rabbit's kind of in between. I will put it as food though. Well, I mean, I'll put it as food. I know. Hot take. Another hot take. This, I'm going to count as a variant. Why? It's literally just a normal cow, but a variant. But the variant also has its uses. So I guess I can't really put it in the variant tier because, well, it has its own unique uses. For example, mushroom soup. That being said, though, a cat and an ocelot. Now, technically, not food. Oh my god, do not eat the cats. Do not eat the cats. Do not eat the cats. Now, technically, these are both the same thing, just variants, right? But they are different. So, I think I'm going to go out of my way to get the one that came first, which I'm pretty sure is an ocelot, but I don't know. Minecraft. Ocelot. Release date. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but cat release date. So I'm pretty sure the cat came way after the ocelot, but what do I know? Like, what do I know? What do I know? What update did they come with? Does it say behavior, breeding, sounds, Bedrock Edition? I don't want Bedrock Edition. I want to know when it came out. History. Added ocelots to the first model created by this guy, an AI specialist, back in 1.21. No, cat is, I think, just a variant of the ocelot. Yep, right down here. They came at the same time. And they're just literally ocelots that you tame. That's like all it is. So an ocelot, I guess, by definition, is a not tamed cat. Because they become cat. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it just, you know, they become cat. So like an ocelot is them before cat. Cat is them after ocelot. So like, I'm gonna put the ocelot in variant. Because technically I need to get the ocelot to get the cat. But not really. And then we're gonna throw in all the horses, you know, those are all friend. Obviously. Bat. You can't tame a bat. I mean, you just can't. Can you tame a bat? Can you tame a bat? For what purpose did you tame a bat? No, you can't. And I was like, well, why would you? Why? Frog? That's a friend. Chicken? That's a food. Yummy. Tasty. Squid? I guess you can have a pet squid. I mean I need to rethink what I think the definition is. Because, like, I'm using literally the, like, keep it as a pet or farm produce. But, like, what is the Minecraft definition? I feel like in order to have something as, like... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. The whole tame part of it might change things. Because these are the things that are tameable and breedable. Which I think would be the two categories, right? So it would have to be, in order to be considered a pet, it would have to be in these two categories. I would have to be able to both either breed it or tame it. So I have to be able to be like, hey, wolf, take a bone, and then you're my friend. You know? Yeah. That makes sense to me. In which case, we can move down some things in here. Minecraft Sunday? Minecraft's been every day, man. So in which case, we can move down a lot of these that just aren't technically categorized as an animal that can be either bred or tamed. Of that, what do we gotta move? What do we have to move? I think the squid is the only thing we have to move. Because, like, you can't domesticate the squid. I mean, technically you can't domesticate the fish either. But you could have a fish as a pet. But, like, the Minecraft definition, it literally says tame an animal and keep it as a pet or farm. These are what's technically tameable, but these you don't need to tame to be able to farm them. Yeah, it is. Even my phone says that. Are you surprised? It was like -4 yesterday. Are you surprised? What? You know where I live. Why are you surprised about that? Why are you so... Like, I'm just gonna look up weather Montana, not my state. Weather. I'll just look it up. Everybody knows I live here. Ain't a shocker. That ain't accurate. That ain't accurate at all. It's a lot hotter than that right now. Yeah. Whoa. Crazy. It's weather. Whoa. Crazy. Look at that. Shocker. It's cold. Whoa. Let's move some stuff down, though, because, like, some things on here, like, for example, fish, technically in real life, you could have as, like, you know, a pet, but in Minecraft, they're not tameable or breedable, which I think is, like, the two main things. In fact, I could probably just take this list right here. No, I can't, because these are in multiple categories. So, let's move some things down that aren't technically domesticatable, like a fish. Put that other fish in there. Allays, though, aren't an animal, so technically... But they can be domesticated, but like they're not an animal, and by definition, domesticated is an animal. Literally by definition. So like, you know, by definition. Although, you could use like this, but that's like the humorous one. This one's for plant, which is like literally cultivate. So I think, you know, but like animals, plants technically. What is the thing? Every mob. So plants aren't, you know, they're not a mob. So we're good on that one. We're good on that one. So we just have to worry about the animal definition of it. That's all we gotta worry about is the animal definition, which in this case is just this tiny list. Got it. Cool. So we can move a lot of things out of here. Pufferfish. Get out of here. These ones, that's a fish. Right? No fish but tadpole, which is kind of really a fish, because a frog's not a fish, it's an amphibian, but you know. Camels, friend. Allays, technically no. Axolotls we can, right? Yes, we can. Axolotls are a friend. Armadillos as well. Yep, that's a friend. I think this one's a donkey. I'm pretty sure that's a mule, that's a horse, that's a donkey. So all those, yes. Fox is a yes. No. A lot of these are gonna go to... No. Hey, Zai, do you like this category? I mean, yeah, it's not. You can't do that. Let's throw all these down into not domesticatable. Because all these combo mobs are not domesticatable. Or they're a variant. We'll keep the chicken one in variant. Because, I mean, that is... Well, technically, this one's also a variant. Technically. Same with the Strider one, it's a variant, you know? Because part of it can be, but, like, it can't, you know? These two keep in variant. These ones stay in variant. Bees can be tamed. Which, I don't know if I'm going to put them in friend or food. I'll put them in more in food. You're not eating the bee, though. So I'll put in friend... Well, you're not in the pet bee, either. I mean, this isn't the bee movie. So, like... You know, it's not like the bee movie, so I'll put them in here. I'll put them in... Well, I'll put them in food. Not domesticatable. Wolf? That's a friend right there. That's a good friend. All these we can throw down here. Llama is technically a friend, although they're usually not. They're usually mean. Technically it's a friend. Can a panda technically be domesticated? It can it? Because you can give it bamboo and then it goes to heart and love mode. But they're not on the Minecraft wiki. Oh no, they are. They're right there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's the thought. Not legal bee. Can you legally? Well, I mean, can you legally own bees? Wait, you can legally own. What am I talking about? You can literally. No, I don't need to look that up. You can have beehives. Fuck you. You're stupid. Fuck you. Might need a permit for it, but this ain't real life. It don't matter. Can I have a polar bear? Do you have a polar bear? I actually don't know if you could have a polar bear. Because I know you can... It drops fish. I don't think you can breed it. It's not tameable. It's not breedable either, because it would be like right here. Alright, no on the polar bear. Dolphin, I think you can. I think you can, right? You can, maybe? No. Okay. Good. Goat you can, though, right? Yeah, you can get a goat. Everybody knows you can get a goat. That's a friend. Or is it a food? No, it's a, well, real life would be like more like that. You know, like that. Really depends, you know. These guys, no. No. Just no. I feel like a zombie would also not be legal. But, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's not legal. Creeper's same. I mean, you can't own a literal bomb. Witches are not legal. You burn them at the stake. Everybody knows that. Burn them at the stake. Zoglin? It's a variant. It's a variant of a hoglin. And speaking of a hoglin, you can technically farm them. Why? You can breed them and use them as like a little food source. It's pretty crazy. Kind of. Not really. Slimes? No. This? No. I think I can put all these in no. Yeah, I can put like all of these in no. Are pillagers human? Are pillagers human? Human? Question mark? They're not human. Okay, so they're not illegal. Okay, I can throw them down here. Yeah. I feel like you can't legally own a zombie, so like if they were, well, you know, I mean like these aren't human, but they're like another species. So would that be legal? Not really. Not really legal. Nah, it wouldn't be really legal though in like different species, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. They're sentient species. I don't know if you can own those. These guys, frick those guys. I can't own a silverfish, right? Right? Nah, okay. These, throw all these in here. Throw all of these in here, because literally all of these are a no. They're all a no. There we go. I think that's a general list. Let's now reorganize it. Let's make sure we have everything actually from this list in their proper places. Armadillo, check. Axolotl, check. Bee, camel. Camel, bee. Cat, chicken. Cat, chicken. Chicken, cat. Whoa. Cow, donkey. Yep on the donkey. Yep on the cow. Fox, frog. Yep. Goat, hoglin. Goated, hoglin. Hoglin. Yep. Goat. Yep. Horse, llama. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Moosher, mule. I already know it's a yes. Ocelot, panda. No on the ocelot because ocelot is a variant, right? Because with an ocelot, when you tame an ocelot, it becomes a cat. So what you own, what you can tame, you tame the ocelot, but you get the cat from taming the ocelot. You don't get an ocelot, you get a cat, right? You get a little domesticated creature, not a little undomesticated creature. So technically it's a variant. Same with the trader llama and the zoglin. Although zoglin you can't tame, but you know what I mean. Pig, rabbit, sheep, all those should be, yeah. Strider and sniffer. Sniffer, strider. Yep. Tadpole, turtle, wolf. Wolf, turtle, tadpole. Yep, we're good. So we got all of them in their proper places. Hold on, let's scroll down still. Let's any repeats, any new ones in here? Parrot. Yeah, it looks good. So these are all the things we can have as friend as food. Let's now probably save these. Now, all of these would probably be illegal because that's a bomb, and these are, well, people. People slash zombies, which, you know, I mean, it probably wouldn't be legal to own a zombie. Probably be illegal. Well, yeah, no, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. Anything else on here? This is also a weapon of mass destruction, so I will also put this right there. Because, like, it's kind of equal to a bomb, you know? You could either have a bomb or a literal killing machine. Both are illegal. Any other in here? This is also a sentient being designed to kill. But it's more friendly, though. It's kind of chill, so let's not move that one. Let's move that one up there. That way the spiders are visually more appealing. I think we have ourselves the list. We got our friends. We got our food. We got our variants that don't count, because, again, an ocelot turns into a cat. A trader llama is just a different form of a llama, so literally either one counts. Zoglin you just can't tame. And then the combo mobs are, well, just versions of these, but in a combo. Skeleton horse is literally just a horse, but, well, bones. It's literally just a dead horse. Which, I mean, you could own a dead, like, what, I mean, you could own a dead horse, but, like, I don't, like, what would be the, I mean, I don't know what the point of that would be. Regardless, let's download this so we have a concrete list. And I don't need a concrete list of just straight up animals, because I already have a concrete list. So let's download this so I can keep that in mind. And let's also go and write down a list of these. That way I have a list of, well, these. Which is basically just also this list right here. That I will probably also pull up for convenience sake. Zombie variants? I mean, Zoglin is, other than that, not for animals. But yeah, zombies are variants, technically. Because, like, a zombie villager is just a variant of a villager. Zoglin is just a variant of a hoglin. Other than that, no, there's no zombie variants of these. Which is good. Very good. I need to now make a list of these, though, in here. Which is basically a list of all of this. So I can just look at the image. Although I do need a list to be able to mark it off. So let's just, can I just copy these and delete the spaces? This is gonna fuck it up, isn't it? Oh my god, no. No, thank you. Okay, let's just make a list real quick. Armadillo. Axolotl. Axolotl. Armadillo. Ah, not O, armadillo. There we go. Next. B, camel. B, camel. That's not how you spell camel, is it? There's no fucking way that's how you spell camel. Cat, chicken. That is now. That's how you spell fucking camel. I don't. Chicken. There we go. Let's mess it up on the keyboard. Cow, donkey. Cow. Donkey. Donkey. What next? Fox, frog. I'm gonna go out of order, and I'm gonna, of like the alphabetical, and I'm gonna put tadpoles right next to the frogs. Chicken? Yep, chicken. We gotta love chicken. Yummy. Oh, so tasty. Oh. Goat, hoglin. Yep, put those down. Goat. Hoglin. Hoglin. And we should probably, next to donkey, put horse, mule. That way I have them all in the one place. And then after that, you know, everything else. Hoglin. Llama. 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 Slash trader llama. Because either one, you know, either one, I can tame either. Both are fine. They're just the same thing. Mushroom. It's not the same as a cow, though. Mushroom. Get a mushroom. I'm gonna put down cat. Well, technically I'd need to domesticate an ocelot, but you can also domesticate a cat, so I'll just put down cat slash ocelot, because they're the same thing. They're literally the same thing. Yeah, it's a little Walter face cat right there, you know, same thing. I can tame that, or I can tame like a wild version of that and be like, that's a cat right there. It's true. Panda. Big. Oh, oinker. Rabbit shoot. That sounds like a slur. Rabbit shoot. This sounds like a piglet slur in Minecraft. That's what, dude. That actually would be a piglet slur in Minecraft. Like those dirty oinkers. Always in the nether. It's like, I mean, that kind of would be. Kind of would be. Kind of would be. Kind of would be a Minecraft slur right there. Wonder if they're gonna have that in the Minecraft movie. I mean, the piglets are fighting this. So they might have a piglet slur. I would be kind of shocked if they did that because it's supposed to be like a kids movie, I think. But they might. You know, Jack Black just starts pulling out the racial slurs. Like, you never know, man. Like, oh, those dirty oinkers. Always invading the overworld. How dare they? Stay where they belong. It's like, oh god, Jack Black, calm down, man. Calm down, Jack Black. Mr. Black, calm down. You don't need to be like this, man. You don't need to be doing racial slurs towards the guys. Calm down, Mr. Jack Black. Oh, parrot. That's the last one. Okay. And then last one, but certainly not least. Well, probably least because it's pretty. How the fuck do you spell parrot? 2 R's. Okay, I was about to say this is not 1 R. There ain't no damn way. There ain't no way 1 R doesn't look right. There we go. There's the list of domesticated ones and this. Now we need to make a list real quick of this. And these are what we're doing on the way. And then I see CaseOh wanting to kill. That's the main one right there. But I think for now I can just delete all this and just start filling in the list. So what of every non-boss mob do I think CaseOh would go out of his way to murder? I mean, I'm gonna do the other challenges, so it should be fine. Because this is like the last one anyways, so like, I'll come here last. Technically, a warden isn't a boss mob, but CaseOh doesn't know that. So I'm gonna have to make a tier that's just named CaseOh doesn't know. Because like, I'm not gonna kill the Wither or the warden 10 times. Wither especially because of time. Warden also basically because of time. Thinking about it. Also kind of struggle. Wither's super easy, it's just a lot of time. Warden is a little more difficult, still can be easy, but for me who hasn't done it a lot because it's kind of like not useful at all and it gives you fuck all. Kind of like most of Minecraft's newer updates. Honestly, Minecraft's newer updates are mainly just bad because they don't like do anything. Like the Wither's cool and like you go to your way for it for the beacon. It actually like has a use. The Warden is just kind of there and does fuck all. So it's like, what's the point? What, I need to loot an ancient city for like a crappy piece of diamond armor? Yippee, dude, I so want that. Like, you know, it's just kind of useless. I never really do them because they are useless. Especially because I also play a lot of like Skyblock and stuff, you know, I kind of don't have wardens in Skyblock. Regardless, let's name this image real quick. Hold on, let me name this. Domesticate. Is it able or is it able? Like, is there an E for able? Is it domesticate able or is it domesticate able? I'm looking it up. Domesticate able. No E. Okay, good to know. You know, I could have just helped that up the first time, but no, I was like, yeah. What? Fuck you, Microsoft Store. I don't want you. I did it right. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's now go back to here. Don't need that up anymore. I do, however, need to close all of these. I don't need all the cats and all the anything. I don't need even the animals up anymore. I now need to make a list of every mob, kind of based on what CaseOh would think. So I mean, I need a list of every mob I haven't killed 10 times. I don't really need a tier list. I kind of do, though, to consider what CaseOh would count. Which I think is a fairly short tier list, because the only thing is, like, only thing I really need to cut off from there is, like, the pseudo-boss mobs. And, like, the combo mobs. So, we need to make combo mobs. And then CaseOh wouldn't count. What else? Can I change the little... No. I can't make it, like, center aligned. Got it. So combo mobs, CaseOh wouldn't count. Kill them all. Now, the main thing I think for, like, what CaseOh considers as a non-boss mob is kind of, like... I'm gonna actually have to... I'm gonna change this to, like, CaseOh would kill. CaseOh would kill, and then I'll change this to CaseOh wouldn't kill. Also, can I click the red line and have it ignore it? Add a dictionary. There we go. So CaseOh wouldn't kill. CaseOh would kill. The thing is, he would kill a warden. He wouldn't kill it 10 times. CaseOh counts as a boss mob. That's a list. That's one. He would. He would not kill the warden 10 times. Dude, he's struggling, dude. He's not gonna go on his way to kill it 10 times. Stay with the Wither. He is not gonna do that. Especially just considering it's so time consuming. That's a big thing too, is it's hella time consuming. Especially the Wither. Hella time consuming. It's like, he's not gonna do that. He's not even gonna get to a point where he can do that. Like, he straight up has not gotten close enough to be able to do that. Even kill one of them, let alone 10. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. I think another one he also wouldn't do is he'd probably consider the Elder Guardian as a boss. Honestly, I think most people do. I think most people consider, like, the Elder Guardian as a boss and, like, a Wither and a Warden. The Elder Guardian and Warden are, like, they're common, but you have to go out of your way to find them. Which is why it's, like, and they're, like, a stronger, beefed up version of something, or they're just not a version of something and they're hella beefed up, so people are like, oh, it's a boss, right? Like, I think the general consensus, even for me and, like, normal Minecrafters, is, like, Elder Guardian's technically a boss, but it's dog shit. Warden is technically a boss. And the Wither is also technically a boss, but it's, like, usually you just kill it underground because it's boring. But it's, like, hella useful and technically a boss because you have to go out of your way to make it. But you also have to go out of your way to make things like an Iron Golem or a Snow Golem. So that's why Minecraft logic, it's like, that's not a boss. But everybody else logic is like, that's a boss. It literally has a boss health bar for a Wither, dude. Like, why would I have a boss health bar if it's not a boss? Like, I don't... What is, like, you have the Ender Dragon and you're like, boss health bar. You make a Wither and you're like, boss health bar. But that's not a boss. What the fuck you mean that's not a boss? Actually, no, I don't think they do count a Wither. Yeah, no, the Wither is counted. Wait, no, these are the two that are counted. The two that are Warden and Elder. This one you really easily could to kill 10 times. This one is just very time consuming. Dolphin boss? Dude, crazy. They were gonna make a Blaze boss, and then they didn't because people voted for fucking some dug on this shit like Phantoms. Literally, no, that's not a joke. We could have had a Blaze boss that is sick looking, and they said, let's release Phantoms. Phantoms. Like, who... Look at this. We could have had this, and they said, no, we want Phantoms. We want the ignoring... We want the annoying piece of garbage that no one likes ever. We want this. What is wrong with you 8-year-olds? And this one wasn't even a bad one, because they kind of were hyping the Phantom up. Like, no one knew anything about it, so they were like, oh, this is really useful. It's not going to be like some nighttime thing. It's going to be like some sort of cool enemy. And then they were just ended up being a nuisance. That's like every mob vote. That's why I'm glad mob vote's gone, because, like, it's just a bunch of 8-year-olds voting, and it makes the results awful. Like, I mean, none of the... Hold on, I'm gonna look at mob votes. Mob votes, Minecraft. Let me see all the mob votes. I want to see all the mob votes, dude. I want to see if there was any actual good ones. Just real quick. Look at this, too! Oh, no, this is the one where the Phantom was, where it was... Yeah, this is... See, we could have had a Blaze boss. We could have had an ocean squid monster, which I don't really know if I want, but it's still cool. Again, I probably wouldn't want it, because it's, like, not an area that's supposed to be hostile, but it's cool looking. A random little lizard eater in the desert, which, again, I kind of don't want, because I kind of would prefer it to be, like, chiller during the daytime. I want the daytime to be chill. But this, where you go out of your way, and it's literally, like, at a place where you're fighting mobs, That's really good. And people were like, no, I want a fucking annoying bullshit fandom that no one likes. Why? Well, literally, I would have preferred anything other than this now that it's in the game. I don't know why people voted for this. I really don't. Again, we got a cool-ass Blaze Boss. China Edition? I don't know about the China Edition. I can't comment on, like, the decision, you know? Unless this decision was for the Panda, which in that case, that was a good call. But I don't think this was a people vote, was it? No. It's just for literally the Chinese edition. 2020 mob vote. Like, this one I'm actually kind of alright with. Because Moo Bloom was this, which is just another cow. Just another cow variant. Buttercups, whoa. Little buttercup cow. You can get butter. Whoa. Little buttercup cow. Crazy. Whoa. One buttercup. Crazy. Insane. You get flowers from a cow. They did this, actually, the crazy thing is they literally did this and just made it a sniffer. Anyways, we had that, and then we had, like, the little ice illager, which, look at that guy. Now, the ice illager is actually kind of cool. It's like another version of, like, a harder mob. It's like a little, literal ice guy. Look at that, he's a little ice summoner, dude. Kind of cool. And then we went with glow squids, which are just kind of like a chill. I actually don't mind glow squids. They're actually really useful. This is one that, like, Captain Sparkles was super upset about. Other than that, I know, none of them were really good, like, at all. Captain Sparkles was upset they didn't get the ice illager. I personally don't mind the glow squid. I find it very useful with the little glowing ink sacs for, like, sign and organization and all that. It's just nice. You know, nice little thing, chill, peaceful, doesn't add anything, doesn't change anything. An alright one, again, the option sucked. Ice one, I wouldn't mind either, though, because it's actually, like, a cool one. This one, didn't really mind. 2021, what do we get in 2021? Oh, this one sucked. This one was just rigged. This one was like a lot of them in the case that it was literally rigged. That's all I can say. The glare is literally a ghost-like mob that it just, yeah. It's just an area, it's just a little light sensor. It's a really crappy, annoying light sensor. Copper Golem is, actually, I wouldn't mind the Copper Golem. The Allay is like kind of cool because it's just a cool little guy who's like, what up, I'm chill, and it's like, my man. You can have it go get stuff for you, which is pretty nice. The Copper Golem is kind of the same. You can kind of also have it go get stuff for you. It's just like a mechanical thing. So, yeah. It's just a little statue that walks around and stuff. It's kind of like a little guy. Same with the LA. They're both just little guys that do kind of useful stuff. Nothing crazy. Nothing game-changing. Don't add anything. Don't take anything away. Well, they kind of add... Like, you could probably do machinery and stuff with the Lays a little bit, but I haven't seen anything like that or any cases of that. Same with, like, Copper Golem machineries. Like, no one using snapshots or anything was done anything, so... Why can't they do all three? Because it's Mojang. You think they update the game? I don't know if you've seen the Minecraft update side. They haven't added anything at all that's changed the game at all or done anything useful in, like, 5 years. I don't know if you've seen it in the Minecraft updates. Look at that. Look, like, they don't add anything useful. Like, I know, as someone who plays Minecraft, I know this. Like, they don't add fuck all. I want the fandom. Because the fandom's a good one, and the one I have looked at before. Version history. Right, here we go. Why is it like this? Why is it not the full... I have to go on the Minecraft. We're on the Minecraft wiki, aren't we? No, we're on the fandom. I want to go to Minecraft wiki. Minecraft wiki is a good one for this. That's the Minecraft wiki. Click. This will give us the concrete. No, it won't. What the fuck happened to the concrete list? I know because I made a concrete list that I still have. That's right here of every version and what all they kind of add a little bit. Actually, I can just look at this list. It's not, like, fully complete, but here's a list, a rough list, right? Nether added in alpha. Beta was the last pre-release. This one added so much for the actual, from this to beta. Literally just added, like, a crap ton. Just added biomes, added... But the thing is, right? A lot of these early ones don't really add in a lot. But these are within the course of a year. Like, basically up to 1.8 is, like, 3 years of updating. The game has been out for 12 years. 12 years past that point. And we've gotten like this. But we've had some good ones in there. For example, we got End Cities combat changes, you know. Some big changes with that. We got some totems and shulkers and all that. We've gotten this one's just blocks and, you know, it's kind of aquatic update, kind of alright. Phantoms, you know, that's a fucking bad one. New trading system, bees, that's it, just bees. Nether update. Now the Nether update was the last good update, and that's why there's nothing in here. That's why I didn't even bother for any of this, because it's fuck all. It's literally fuck all. Past the Nether update. Now the Nether update, if you're wondering what the Nether update is, if you don't know the exact Nether update, as you know, the Nether before was just, well, Nether Fortress and Netherrack. The Nether update said, let's add in a bunch of biomes, piglins, bastions, a full overhaul of everything. Which is why people have been asking for literally years. I kid you not, years. Like literal years, right? Let's look at the years, right? When did... I don't need Minecraft. I need Java. This isn't even all the updates. This is like not even any of the updates. What happened to my complete list of like an actual list? Both of those suck. I'm gonna look up Minecraft versions instead of updates, because that'll probably give me a better list. I think this is what we were just looking at, but it might, maybe, no. I mean, actually, yeah, I might be able to expand this. Although I can just collapse this. Why is this? They updated it for some reason? I think they updated it for some reason. Why did they update it? Because before you would just like have the list of like in order. So like you see this right here, it would be this, but like in the actual right order. So it'd be like beta, alpha. I guess no, this is before all that, and then you know official. But it would be like listed out. Like come to here and then have the full list. Kinda, but not really. Not really what I was looking for, but kinda. The point is what you gotta care about is the last good update, which was the Nether update at 1.16, which is the actual game-changing actually added content. This came out in 2020. This was 5 years ago. It was 5 years ago. And we've had fuck all since then. You want to know how I know we've had fuck all since then? We've had Cave and Cliffs that took them almost 2 years to... This was, by the way, right? Late 2020. So I guess technically it's been like 4 years because, you know, last update of it was January. But, like, dude, and then Caves and Cliffs was just expanding the caves. This didn't expand the caves. It just lowered stuff a little bit and added in Deep Sleep. This made the caves annoying. This is what gives you the death pits that you can fall into. But also gives you the cool underground caves where it's like a giant opening with lava pools and pillars. Which is cool. But not something that should take almost 2 years to implement. This took over a year and a half to put in the game. Should not have taken that long. You may be wondering, oh, wild update, that sounds cool. What's that? Well, if I remember right, I think the wild update is, yep, mangroves, ancient cities. This is the frog, the allay, and the warden. Cool stuff, right? Does any of it affect anything or have any significant change at all? Well, allays aren't that good. They're just kind of little creatures that are there. Frogs are the same. The swamps also are the same. It's just a random biome. So hey, you get a new color of wood. That so took oh wow, dude. That so took over half a year to make. Ancient cities, by the way, have been announced. These were teased. Ancient cities were being like worked on at the start of Caves, before Caves and Cliffs came out. In 2020, they started working on Ancient Cities. It took them 2.5 years to release Ancient Cities, which you never have any point to go to. They do fuck all. They're just there. And then what do we get? Trials and chambers. What does that do? It adds trial chambers, which again, you have to go to your way for and aren't really useful at all. And sniffers and camels. Again, how do you get sniffers? You brush them out of sand. Whoa, crazy. So useful. What do they do? Give you flowers. What? Again, they keep adding in updates because people hate, and people hate them because they don't do anything. They literally don't. The whole point of them not actually updating the game is they don't want to change the game. People want them to actually add in content. People want an end update. We haven't had a good update since the Nether update almost over 4 years ago. Literally over 4 years ago. It's going on 5. You know, whenever it literally started right here. It's literally going on 5. That's crazy. We need an actual update. Not, hey, go out of your way and you can find a trial chamber. But get this, we added wolf armor because people voted for the armadillo over something useful. Crazy. It's like, oh, that's awesome. This is the update, which was Sniffer, which for some reason people really liked, Rascal, and Tough Golem. If you're wondering why Sniffer won over the other two did literally nothing. That's not exaggeration. They did like literally nothing. Yeah, it was hella rigged. And the Sniffer was also stupid, but well, the others don't do anything. The Sniffer does something. This one, however, was so dumb. They didn't even release the vote results. And like, I don't like how did this win over this? Maybe wondering what's the crap. You might not know. You don't play. Penguin is literally just a visual creature in an ocean biome. No one really cared. It's just a little swimming guy, you know. You don't add nothing, you don't do nothing, it just swims around. So it's like, you know, eh. Armadillo adds wolf armor. So little children were like, oh yeah, we want that. We want that. Let's go. Whoa. But the crab is actually something useful. Again, armadillo gives you armor. Crabs add stuff to the mangrove sloths, which make them not just like a bunch of frogs and actually have more to them. And the main thing is it drops a crab claw. And look what it does. It increases player building distance by 1 block. That may not sound massive, but for building, having the extra distance, it's just useful. It's something that helps literally everybody. Be like, oh, I got a crab claw. Let's put that on my offhand, and then I can actually build further. I don't have to bridge up every time to constantly change things. I can actually build down like 7 blocks now and build up 5 blocks. It's actually the opposite, but you know, useful. You know, it's useful. Again, it's actually the opposite. It's like build down. So you can build down now 4 blocks instead of building only like 3 down. You can actually build 4 down now, and then you can build up like 7 or 8. It's pretty useful. Actually, technically you can go 1, 2, because you're 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now, wait, no. Because that's like a half slab. So you can go like 5.5 right now. So with the extension, it's like 6.5. Regardless, it's just useful for building. It's straight up a useful thing. And they were like, no, we want armor for our wolves. Because who the fuck has wolves? 5-year-olds. Who else does? No one. They're not useful. They're kind of made them decent with the fact that they can have armor. In fact, I'm going to have one, so I might as well take it with me. Not into the nether or anything, because it'll just guarantee die. But like the armor is actually better. The armor actually makes them not just insta-die anymore. When they first released, they insta-died still. It didn't do anything. Now it's like they're kind of OP in the fact that like they take a lot more hits before they die. Still though, their AI sucks. Because it's like the original AI, which like makes them pretty useless. And they kind of do nothing. And if you accidentally like play an SMP and someone just punches you for not even any damage, the wolf's like, I'm gonna kill that guy now. And then you have to either put down the friend or put down the dog. And well, I think most people are gonna choose the living person over the AI that doesn't do anything but sits there all day. And that's all you can do with it. You can't do anything with it. It has no side benefits. It just sits there. And if you decide to use it against mobs, it's likely gonna die. And if not, you're gonna run into some lava and it's just gonna go straight into the lava. So it's like, oh, that's useful. Again, who uses them? No one above the age of 5. It's like, dude, come on now. Cats at least are useful in Minecraft because you just sit it in your base. All of a sudden, creepers don't want to go there. It's like, wow, that's side benefit of it doing jack shit and fuck all. Wolves don't do any of that. They just, you know, you gotta use them for mobs, but they're weak, so they die to the mobs. Like, what the hell? Wolf armor, though, makes them, you know, not as bad, but so it's like, you know, and, you know, it's not the worst, the fact that it won, but it's just not as useful. It's just not very good compared to Crab Claw. Crab Claw is actually, like, helpful. It actually helps people. It's actually useful. You know, it affects a wide range of people. It affects literally everybody. What is the armadillo you also have to go out of your way for help? 5-year-olds that have wolves, because no one else does. At all. Like, why? Why? And if you do have a wolf, you sit it in your house because they're not good. They're not good for fighting anything. They suck at fighting. You just have in your house to have a dog. You don't take it with you. You just don't. It dies. Hella fast. But no. No updates. No nothing. Regardless, fuck you. I'm getting back to the tier list. You're not even here anymore. Are you here anymore? I can check if he's still here. Oh, you're fresh. I don't think Side's here no more. Maybe he is. I don't think he's here anymore. I check if he's here anymore. You are 1,000 messages? What's wrong with you? It's a lot of messages, man. I think he left when I started yammering. Me earlier. I think he was like, oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's here. I don't know. I don't know. Check viewer list. I know you can check viewer list. I just don't know how. I don't care. Regardless, back to what we're doing. Let's get back to finishing making the list of stuff. Now, for this list of stuff, we don't need on this. We don't need on that. We need to count what CaseOh would count as non-hostile mobs. CaseOh would count as a boss, combo mob, which means they're just part of other mobs, so they're not really useful. Let's do them like that, and let's also change the colors. Oh, no, Zai's still here. He's making me hydrate. Oh, little bozo. What a little Zai creature. Yummy water. Why hydrate inflation? I literally have not changed the price in over like 4 months. I don't even know what you mean by inflation. I have not changed the price in like literal months. So we gotta change this one to that one, and then change this one to that one. Here we are. Combo mobs, CaseOh would kill. We need another one for variant, which is like they're just another mob, but they're a variant. So CaseOh would kill, variant A. CaseOh would kill, variant, combo mob. Why are some of them aligned when some aren't aligned? Is there... No. Why are some of them aligned in the middle and then some just aren't? Is it because, like, the amount of typing? Is that what determines it? No, it just randomly some are middle aligned and some aren't. What the hell? How do I middle align them? Why can't I middle align the CaseOh ones? Why can't I middle align the CaseOh ones? What's wrong with them? Weird. Very weird. Is there a setting? No? Okay. Let's upload all the mobs in. I think this is generally good for, like, you know. So let's throw in first all the combo mobs, because all of these I can just put in combo mobs because, well, they're combo mobs. It's like the whole, you know, their whole thing is that they're just two mobs smashed together, and you would, well, go to your way to kill these things. You don't like CaseOh? Damn, that's crazy. Poor Case, dude. Poor Case. Don't like tier list. Don't like tier list. Hostile mobs, I think all of these we can throw in. But first, let's get all of them in here. Also get all the neutral mobs. The thing is, I don't think CaseOh is going to get out of his way to be like, yeah, I'm going to kill 10 bees. You know, there's a lot of these mobs. I don't think CaseOh... The thing is, I don't think CaseOh has the Minecraft knowledge to count mobs as, like, a villager, you know? Like, he, of course, would count, like, a drown, a zombie, you know, a spider. I don't think he would be like, yeah, a llama, I need to kill 10 of those. A horse, I need to kill 10 horses. Mules, I need to kill 10 mules. Skeleton horse, I need to kill 10 of them. He's not, especially the skeleton horse, he's not doing that. Bats, he's not going to go out of his way to kill 10 bats. So, like, I think the main thing for CaseOh would count, if we're thinking CaseOh, would be like, you know, you see what I'm going at? Like, oh, zombie. Of course, zombies. Come on now. Of course. That's a mob, you know? Even some of these I don't think you would necessarily count. For example, like a breeze. It still counts, you know? You know, I don't think he's going out of his way to kill 10 of them, but I think he would be like, that's a mob. I need to kill 10 of them. I think he would think that, realize he didn't kill 10, and then go back and do another chamber. You know? Some of these, though, CaseOh would count as a boss. For example, the Warden and the Elder Guardian. He's just going to count those as a boss. Let's be real here. That's just what it is. Skeleton horse, you can throw that in a variant. Why? It's just a normal horse but dead. There's a couple of these that are just technically variants. They're just a normal animal, a normal thing but dead. Zombified piglin. Now, ID-wise, it is different than a hoglin. which is why I'm not really going to count it as a variant. I think the drops and stuff are different too, so I think technically I should count it as something different, because the actual drops, I think, are different than a normal Hoglin. Yeah, it drops Rotten Flesh instead. So technically, it's, like, different. It actually is different. Not just ID-wise, but actual drop-wise, it is different. So a lot of these I can just throw in here, like CaseOh Woodkill. All of these ones that look like Pillagers are just variants. Kind of, but not really. Like, some of these are, like... I think one of these is supposed to be a Pillager, one of these is supposed to be, like, an Illager. But they just look the same, which is why. Of course, a lot of these are just straight up going to be thrown into here. I think I have the Wither saved. No, I don't. I didn't save it on purpose. Good. So a lot of these we just can throw up into here because they're just hostile mobs. Killing 10 of them. Technically, CaseOh should be doing these. Technically. Some of these I also don't think CaseOh might do, but, like, he should do. Like, for a Silverfish and an Endermite, I don't think Silverfish probably. The Endermite, I'm like... I don't think CaseOh's gonna go out of his way to kill 10 Endermite. I really don't. He should. Will he? I don't know, you know? Like, will he spawn 10 Endermites and kill them? I think if we're being realistic, CaseOh wouldn't do that. Like, I don't think CaseOh's gonna go out of his... Like, I personally don't think CaseOh's gonna go out of his way to farm up a bunch of Ender Pearls for the sole sake of spawning 10 Endermites. I just don't think he's gonna do that. I really don't. Like, it's a 5% chance per Ender Pearl. Like, do you really think CaseOh is gonna go out of his way to farm up... How much even is that? 200 Ender Pearls? He's not gonna do that. There's a lot of these challenges CaseOh just isn't gonna do the, like, the technicality. So what I'm doing for a lot of my challenges that I've been doing is what do I think CaseOh would count? Because it's his challenge. What would he do and count for his challenge? Would he grind up 200 Ender Pearls to potentially spawn, not guaranteed, but theoretically with 200 you could spawn 10 Endermites? Would he do that? No. Would he zombify Piglins and Hoglins? I also think no. I also don't think he would go out of his way to zombify Piglins and Hoglins. Now, technically, zombified Piglin is just a normal pigman now, so, like, that he would do. But I don't think he would go out of his way to, like, bring Hoglins to the overworld for the sake of making them zombies. He just wouldn't do that. Would he kill Magma Cubes? Yeah, he died to him on his second attempt, which was, you know, kind of weird because he tried shooting him with the bow. Which is like, Case, what do you... I get that you don't use a sword, but you have an axe, man. Why are you point blank shooting magma cubes with a bow? Like, what is going on there? Why are you sitting next to a magma cube, charging up your shot while it's trying to attack you? So then you get hit into lava. Like, why not just use an axe and then, like, you can actually push it away? Like, I don't... I don't even know what's going on there. Like, I don't think anything... I don't think there's thought process going on there. I don't... Sometimes you watch CaseOh and it's like, I don't... What's going on there? Can you kill a creaking technically? You can break their heart. So, like, you can friends versus friends them, right? You can break their heart like it's a friend versus friends card. But does it count as them dying? Or do they just despawn? Heart at night during thunderstorms. It's alerted to players link in the box. How do you technically kill him? So you just break the block. But would he count that as killing, and would the game count that as killing it? Or does it just despawn it? Because it's like when you're fighting it, you literally are breaking its heart. If destroyed the axle, it drops itself. Really? You can get creaking hearts? That's actually goated. You can just troll people by putting a bunch of creakings in their house. That's actually goated. Wait a minute. That's actually not bad. I like that. I like that. I do like that. Actually, I don't even think are creakings in the game now? Are they in with 22 or are they in with... They're in with 22. I'm not in version 22. Wait, I'm not in 22. Aren't creakings out with... I thought they're out with 1.22 and that's not out yet. Is it out yet? Hold on. I think we're at 21.4 right now. Release date. Isn't that not out yet? I don't want to watch a video. I just want the answer. I don't need 21. I need 22. It's out? Is it out? I gotta go back and look at Minecraft versions because I don't play on modern version ever. Because I have to play on my shader versions and I want to update it every like few months. When they release a minor update that does fuck all. Some updates are good though, like the actual big version changes are probably ones I should change for, but I like never do straight away. Because I have to wait for the mods to come out. And this is the one that doesn't even give you the proper versions. But I can go to this and then it might work. Not really. Not really at all. I'm just gonna look up 1.22 Minecraft and see if there's a wiki page of it. How the fuck is there no wiki page? What? How is there no wiki page? I don't think it's out yet. Is the garden update out? I don't think it's out. Because I've seen people play on the snapshot, but is it out? I mean, it was announced like a long time ago, so I don't even know if it's out. Again, I play on 1.21 still, because I don't want to update my shaders ever. I'm not even on 1.21.4, I don't think. I think I'm on 3. I could open my... Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's a smart strat. That's a good idea, Sai. That's a good idea. I could just do that, and then go see latest install and see what it says. I could just do that. What's the latest release? I fucking knew it. I knew it was 21.4. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about the creaking, because that's not out yet. Unless they released... Did they release it with the 1.21.4, though? Is the creaking out? Can you give me a concrete answer? When did it come out? Is it with 21.4? Because you might be like, why am I asking if the Pale Gardens aren't out? Why? Well, no, I mean, I don't think the Pale Gardens are out either. I'm asking because a lot of times Minecraft just bundles updates and says, hey, we're going to release it with this. And then they're like, fuck it, it's coming out in the very end of this update. Why? Fuck you. That's why. Like, they did that with the Armadillo and the Wolf Armor. They were like, yeah, it comes out next update. Just kidding, we don't want to release that yet. You're getting it now. At the very end of this update cycle. Why? Because we said so. What can you do about it, bitch? Fuck you. Yes, fuck you. Pale Garden Minecraft. I don't think it's out. I'm pretty sure it doesn't come out until 1.22.2. I don't think it's out in 21.4. Again, I don't plan with 21.4, but I don't think it's out in 21.4. Wait. That's the snapshot though. Right? It's in the snapshot. It's not in the official. Is it in the official? Where are they technically out 1.21.4? I wish I could just like see like straight up here, be like release this version. It'd be so much nicer. Are they out technically in 1.20.1? Wait, are they technically out? I don't know. I'm playing in 1.21.3. Are now available without toggling the wither drop experimental date. That's snapshot. That's talking about the snapshot. It's not talking about this. That's the snapshot for 21.4. Because this is the snapshot number. I don't think it's out. I think this is just in snapshot. Why you do the what? Why you do the what face? What do you say? What happened? I think it's just in the snapshot. Because these are snapshot versions. Like a normal version is just like this. Where it's like, oh, here we go. There's the number. This is just straight up a snapshot though. And then the preview is like different than a snapshot. It's like the actual official like look at it ahead of time. So I don't think it's technically out unless I want to play on the snapshot, which I really don't because that's not the official version. So we're not gonna worry about the creaking because well, you can't kill that. It's not an option. CaseOh would kill that. He would kill that. He's going to a trial chamber, so he'll kill a bog. The thing is, I don't think he's gonna kill any of these, a lot of these friendly things. I don't think he's gonna count as stuff he has to kill. I don't think he's gonna go out of his way to kill 10 wolves, or 10 trader llamas, or even 10 traders or 10 villagers. I just don't think he's gonna do that. Even a llama, I don't think he's gonna do that. Do I think he would do that with a panda? No. A polar bear? No. Spider? Of course. Come on, it's a hostile mob. Of course he would. Iron golems? This one's the hard one. Because, like, I don't know if he does when he goes to villages. I can check real quick if he does when he goes. Let's check, like, his first playthrough and see if on his first playthrough he was. Because, like, they're really useful and they're very common to go and kill whenever you're at a village. Just because it's, like, a free 4 iron, basically. Not really. It's usually between, like, 3 and 5. But I don't know if he does that. Because if he does that, then he for sure is killing 10 of them. But I don't remember, dude. He hasn't even played Minecraft on the, like, on YouTube in, like, 5 days now. I guess 4 days, but his actual one, he hasn't. No, he's actually started, I think, the new run. I'm pretty sure he started his new run. He just hasn't uploaded it yet for some reason. Let's check the original now. I just want to see, like, when he goes to his first villages, does he kill the golems? Because that's, like, pretty common to do. That's, like, common behavior. In which case, if he does that, then technically, I can mark off that as something you do have to kill 10 times. Because CaseOh would kill that if he does kill him. I don't know if he does that, though. Because that's pretty common. So if he doesn't do that, I'm kind of surprised. But, like, CaseOh is an interesting individual, so I don't know what he do. Also, his seed's kind of crazy with his first one. Shimmy died on it, like, really quick, actually. He jumped into a cave, dude. He put a water bucket down, didn't wait for it, and then just fell into a cave. It's like, Case, my man, Case. That's a village? Does he kill the golem at this village? Can YouTube load something? What the hell? Not even frame drops, it's just straight up YouTube. Mute to CaseOh. I just want to see if he kills the... That's not a village, that's a pirate ship. Oh, that is a village. Cool. Does he, let's check. He was talking to this guy, meaning he was looking at his inventory. Let's check his iron count before and after. 3 right now, meaning he hasn't killed a iron golem. Does he kill that golem? I'll see if he does. It'll take him more than 10 seconds. Does he kill the golems? Or does he be like, nah, I ain't messing with that in hardcore, because he'll literally one-shot him at this point. But I mean, they're not hard to kill. You just build up 3 blocks, and then you just watch them. He's just ignoring him. I don't think he does. Maybe he's debating it right now. Hold on, no. Hold on, no. He doesn't kill the iron golems. Well, hold on now. He's not left the village yet. And I know his chat would be like, kill the golem, because my chat do that. They're like, oh, kill the golem. And it's like, dude, I have like 4 stacks of iron on me. What do I need to kill the golem for? I don't think he killed the golem. I didn't seem like open his inventory, but like... Hey, that's a screenshot for the thingy, for the video. Okay, so I just need a random still image of you checking your inventory for more than 10 seconds. He didn't do it! He still has 3 iron. He doesn't kill the golems. So CaseOh doesn't... He doesn't. That's a shocker, honestly. I don't remember if he did or not, but no, he doesn't. He might now, but he don't. Goats, the drops are just not good. Foxes, the same. He wouldn't. Enderman, he for sure would because he has to. Dolphins, no. Cave spiders, of course. It's the same as a spider. Bees, I don't think he's gonna go on his way to kill. Drowns, though, yeah. Turtles, better not be killing 10 turtles. I think CaseOh is a hungry individual, and therefore he would see the fish, and he'd be like, that's food. So therefore, I think he would kill those 10 times. Pufferfish, no. Sheep, again, he's one hungry individual, dude. He sees something edible, and he's like, I'm gonna eat that. He's one hungry feller, okay? He be eating, okay? He be eating. He sees it, and he's like, that, I can eat that, and he's gonna eat that, okay? He's gonna eat that. Does he talk about what? Talk about what? Killing the golem? I don't. What do you mean? What is he talking about? Talk about what? What are you talking about? What, the challenges? Nah, you just like, these are challenges, I didn't make them. That's why he didn't make them. And that's why. And a lot of the people who did make them aren't very much Minecrafters, because a lot of these challenges are not really normal. Like, these kind of make sense for CaseOh to do. Some of these, though, don't make sense. Like, this is a normal one, but for CaseOh, doesn't make sense. Kill every non-boss mob, he's not gonna count everyone. Talk about golems? I don't know why he would... The thing is, I don't know why he would talk about killing golems if he didn't kill the golem when it's not hard to kill the golem. You just build up 3 blocks. Like, CaseOh is not that much of a Minecrafter. He's beaten the game before, which isn't like an accomplishment. It's like you can do that like easily. People do that in like 10 minutes. I think his world record is like literally like 9 minutes or something. But like an average person, you can do that in like 2-3 hours if you're a normal person. 4 hours maybe if you're doing it slower. 4 or 5 if you're doing it slower. But you can realistically, a normal person can do that in like 2, 3, maybe 4. So like, you know, and CaseOh's done that before, and he's been to a bunch of villages. I don't know why, unless he like, I don't know why he wouldn't kill the golem, unless he just doesn't kill the golems, you know? If he does that, he would do it right there. If he doesn't do that, he wouldn't do it right there. Like, I haven't had a need to do that. I haven't cared to do that at all in this run. Just for the fact that it's like added risk for low reward. It's not heavy risk, but it's like if they do hit you, you're dead. Like straight up with no armor in the early game, if they hit you, you're dead. Which maybe that's why he didn't. I guess we can continue to the next village. That's maybe, you know, maybe he was like, oh, if they hit me, I'm dead. There's a pretty good chance that like maybe that's why. Potentially that's why. There's another village here. Let's see. Let's see. You know, maybe he's like, you know, I don't want to risk it. I have no armor right now. He did build up his armor a little bit since then, so let's just see if he kills the golem at this place. We'll see him stop and kill it. It takes more than 10 seconds, especially with a fucking stone axe. Takes a lot longer than 10 seconds with a stone axe. We would see him pillared up, killing it. Or at least bowing it. Probably not bowing it. It's like 20 arrows. Random poll. I don't think he does it. Which I don't blame him, because again, I haven't done it in this run, because like, you don't really need to. Especially if you're actually looting places, which you kind of have to do for this challenge. You really don't need to stop for killing a golem for 3 iron. It's like literally like nothing. Yeah, he didn't do it there either. He just doesn't do it, I don't think. That's like multiple villages, he hasn't done it. Maybe he does in this new run, but the thing is CaseOh, as much as I hate to say it, isn't learning from the more runs. He's doing the opposite. Again, he's building bad habits. Like he thought the sword sucked in his very first time playing Minecraft. And for some reason he kept that idea and hasn't changed his mind at all, which makes 0 sense because like you can't just straight enchant an axe with sharpness. You have to get a book and then put it on an axe, and then even if it's still worse than a sword for PvE. So it's like I don't why would and he's like, nah, it's way better. Sword sucks. It's like, okay, so... And there's a couple other things that he just has, like, a weird misconception about. Which is very weird. Like, very, very weird. It's like, eh. I also got a comment about me using chunk base for this video on the VODs, and I just didn't reply to it, because I'm like... Yeah, yeah, I guess you can be, like, up in the air about it, but I really don't want to spend, like, over 100 hours running around to do fuck all like CaseOh's doing. Again, I don't think he's gonna beat the challenge, especially not without chunk base. He's failed twice already and has had a very difficult time on a lot of them. Did he delete the comment? Or no, it wasn't on that one. It was on like this one, I think. Or was it? It was on one of these. I can go to comments. It was like, oh, as CaseOh puts it, using chunk base, do you have no shame? It's like, I want to do the challenges. I don't want to run around and do fuck all. Bro, do you have no shame? It's like, yeah, but like, I've already done this. Again, I don't want... I even said, like, early on, I don't think CaseOh should use chunk base, because a lot of this for CaseOh is about, like, discovery and, like, learning the game. I am someone who has played this game for, I kid you not, almost 15 years. Like, I've played this game for almost 15 years, doing all this hundreds of times. Thousands of hours. Literally, like... thousands, maybe even a year of playtime over the past 15 years, which I wouldn't really be shocked about, because that's like literally like not. I play 2 hours a day right now. That is over a year of playtime over the course of 15 years. And I tell you what, I used to play a lot more than 2 hours a day. So I have like a year of playtime, dude. CaseOh does not have anywhere near a year of playtime. He has not experienced like all this stuff. Maybe the newer stuff I shouldn't. Like the creaking whenever they're out, if they're out before I beat the challenge, I don't think they will be. Or the trial chamber, which I technically haven't done yet because I've been doing a lot of limited resource stuff recently. Maybe I shouldn't, but like, I also don't want to mine around for like 6 hours in hope of finding it and then just not finding it. Because that's, well, for better terms, that's just stupid. I'm not going to sit and mine for 9 hours in hopes of finding an ancient city. Why would I do that? What is the benefit of me doing that? There's zero benefit. Or instead, I can do stuff ahead of time, like grind up stuff, have a goal for the stream, set it up, plan it, go. That's way better. That's so much better. But this, of course, was when I was hunting for the God Apple, so I was like, oh, temple there, go there. But it's like, it's not something new. I have no, like, new experience discovering a temple. I've done that back in 2010. That's a lie. 2011 would be. Because I'm a Java person, not a Java. Bedrock was when I originally started because I didn't have a PC. I had played it before that on PC, but actually like playing my own would be, 2011 when it came out. That's when I started playing it a bunch. But like when it came out on consoles, when I started playing a bunch. But like, it ain't something new. I did it like literally when I was like a fetus. I was like younger than Zai. Like, how young that is? It's like that ain't something new. Like why on earth would I be like, oh, I need to experience it for the first time? What? Again, I have a year of playtime. It needs something new. I ain't gonna see a desert temple and be like, oh my god, I've never seen one of those. They're only like insanely common. What the fuck? Hell no. Ain't like something new. Like, wait. Chunk base is literally used by like every Minecraft YouTuber, and that's not a joke. Literally everyone does, because we've already done this game for years of our lives. There's nothing new or no discovery or anything if we don't use it. Again, I kind of get people being like, oh, it's cheesy if I'm like using it to gain like a hella benefit. But when it's like, I'm just doing this challenge, I need to load the location and go straight to it and just do it. That's different, I don't want to wander aimlessly in the nether for 4 hours to find a bastion. Wouldn't be that long. I already know where like 2 are, but same with like a fortress. It wouldn't take too long to find one. Especially considering I know stuff that CaseOh doesn't. Like the fact that nether fortresses, statistically, you're more likely to find them if you just travel, I think, northeast. You don't know that. You don't know shit about that. You don't know that. Again, it's the difference, I think CaseOh shouldn't use it because he doesn't know a lot of the game. And for him, this journey, especially considering the fact that like a lot of these challenges he's just not doing and not gonna be able to do. For example, I don't think he's gonna do technically every like that, especially before he dies. I don't think he's going to be doing all these, technically, even with how much I'm doing them. I don't think he's going to do that much. I don't think he's going to go out of his way to get a sniffer. I just don't. I really don't. I don't think he's going to go out of his way to get a strider even, or a turtle. He's just not. Like, let's be real, he's just not going to do that. So for him, a lot of this is about discovery. Like, if he does discover a sniffer, he has no idea what it is. It's his first time, like, actually, like, seeing one. So for him, it's very much a journey of discovery. For me, it's something I've already done. I just thought the challenges were fun. It's something fun to do. Also I'm kind of ranting. That way we were just doing the tier list today, to be honest with you. Yeah, for him, it's like something new. For me, it's stuff I've already been there and done for literally years. Other than like a new update, it's stuff that I've been there. I've done that. It ain't nothing new. Let's keep continuing this, though, with stuff that CaseOh would kill. Would he kill a tadpole or a frog 10 times? Probably not. There's no benefit. There's no gain. I think he'd be like, oh, that's an animal. No point. Would he make 10 snow golems for the sake of killing them? No. He wouldn't kill an iron golem. He wouldn't kill a snow golem. Sniffers, same thing. He's gonna dig up 10 eggs and then be like, oh, sniffer. Or I guess technically 2. So I think you can breed them. So he's not gonna dig up 2 eggs, breed a bunch of them, and then say, I'm gonna slaughter you now for no benefit. He's just not gonna do that. Squids are like a maybe. The thing is, I don't think he would. But I'm going to count them because they're very easy. And I think there's a good chance he might. I don't know what for. Especially squids. I kind of get more glowing squids. Maybe he makes a sign he wants to highlight it for his like home. He hasn't really settled down even, though. He hasn't actually had the, like, core Minecraft experience of, like, settling down and actually building a home in literally any of his worlds. Like, even the previous attempts and in previous worlds he's done that he's beat the game in, especially his last series, he just lived in a little, like, pure wooden box, like wooden planks. Nothing else. Not even in a tree, too. Like, not a house, not anything. He doesn't build nothing. He just base. But the thing is, that's why I kind of like that he's doing this challenge, and I hope he continues it. Because, like, some of these challenges I think are good by the people who made them. For example, domesticate every mob. He needs a place to put those mobs. To have them, like, actually there. He doesn't just need to tame them and leave them. Maybe he would do that. I don't know. I hope not. But he needs, like, a place to house them. You know? Which means he needs to either, like, settle down in a village and, like, create some sort of farming area for him. Or he has to make his own house. I also realized my mic has been loud this entire time, and I just now turned it down. But he needs, like, a place to house them. You know? He has to have that. So it's actually going to require him to actually, like, have some core Minecraft experiences he somehow hasn't had yet. Like, actually settling down and kind of building. Not like a crap shack, but actually, like, building some stuff. Even if they don't look nice. Like, my stuff never looks nice, but, you know? Actually building some stuff and setting up some infrastructure. He actually has to do that. Which isn't, you know, something he's really done yet. A lot of these, though, he wouldn't kill 10 times. Like, gonna lay, he's not gonna do. Horses and donkeys, he's just not. Especially not a mule. He's not gonna go out his way to make a mule. Rabbit? Yeah, it's food right there. CaseOh would be like, ooh, that I can eat that. Other than that, a lot of these he wouldn't. Bats are annoying, so I think he would. Chickens, again, that's food. CaseOh loves his food, man. He, of course, would kill 10 chickens. Obviously, he would kill 10 chickens. Armadillos? Nah, I don't think he would. I really don't. Axolotls are the same. Same with cats, and he definitely wouldn't kill a cat 10 times. He'd be like, oh, kitty, you know? He wouldn't do that. He hasn't done that. He's been to villages. He had his chance to. He hasn't done that. At least to my knowledge. Every time I've seen him in a village, I haven't seen him kill a cat or an iron golem. Off the top of my head, I couldn't think of any. I literally had to look at examples and be like, does he? Because I don't remember with all the ones I've watched. I don't remember him ever when he stops at a village killing any of those, and he hasn't. So there's our kind of rough list. Do I need to change anything? Is there any of these I need to pull up? A lot of the ones that are actually hostile mobs that I think he would kill, potentially, he wouldn't because the amount it takes to get them. Freaking aren't out yet, so that's definitely a no. Silverfish, I just don't think he would do, even though technically they are kind of hostile. He just wouldn't do. It's just like a neutral, so. Endermite, he might kill 1 or 2. Well, do I think he would summon... do I think he would get 200 Ender Pearls to potentially summon 10 of them? And then kill them? No. I really don't. I don't think he's going to loot 4. It would require you to loot 4 underwater temples to kill that many. No. Do I think he's going to loot 10 ancient cities? Especially without chunk base? No. He's not going to dig around underground for hundreds of hours to find 10 ancient cities. He's just not going to do that. Like, none of his runs have lasted more than, like, 20 hours. He's just not gonna do that. Like, he's just not gonna do that. Combo mobs, again, are just normal mobs split up. The variant, especially Skeleton Horse, I could just put in CaseOh wouldn't kill. Simply for the fact that, like, they're rare already. But you would have to run into 3 different trap horses. Which I don't even think he knows what a trap horse is. I would kind of be shocked with the limited amount of Minecraft he's played if he knows even what a trap horse is. Again, Zoglins, I don't think he's going to go on his way to make 10 Zoglins. I just don't think he's going to do that. The rest of these, though, I think he would do. And I guess, of course, all this is pre the end because he wants to do all this before the end. So Shulker, as you notice, isn't in here. If we're counting after he beats the game, all this are stuff he wants to do pre-beating the game. If you're counting after beating the game, quote-unquote, by, like, killing the Ender Dragon, only thing you would add in really is a Shulker, which of course you would kill 10 times. Like everybody would kill 10. Like everybody knows that. But of this list, I don't think there's anything I need to really move or take out. I think for the most part he would kill these 10 times. I think what I might do though is I might put the zombie villager in variant because I really don't think he would search around for 10 of them. I don't think he would do that. They're not insanely rare, but I think, especially considering what he did in his very, very first VOD of the first attempt, when he sees a zombie villager, he didn't first instinctively kill it. That way he can have it count towards the challenge. His first instinct was to cure it because he has potions right there, a weakness, and a golden apple. That was his first instinct, was I'm gonna cure it. Not I'm gonna kill it because it benefits me. I'm gonna cure it because villager. I just don't think he's gonna do it, personally. I think I'm gonna count it as variant because I don't think he's gonna go out of his way. Cave spiders are different because like he could very easily run into a mine shaft, get poison spiders, and then fight them. So let's download this. I think this looks pretty good for the list of stuff we need to like go out of our way to kill. I think this is a pretty good list. I think some of these we've already done too, which means we need to mark them off preemptively. But for now, I think we can save this list, and I think it's pretty good for right now. I don't think I really need to change anything on here, in my opinion, right now. As of right now, I don't think we need to change anything. I think that's good. So let's download it. We have that concrete list, and let's rename it real quick. Rename it to mobs. That way I know. Mobs to kill. That way I definitely know. Now, I need to put all of these mobs into a list right here. But for that, I first need to actually load up Minecraft and see, really quickly see. Actually, is the creaking out? Are they out? Oh, yeah, see, they put them ahead of time. They put them in tricky trials and tribulations. I just haven't been to a Pale Garden. They're kind of rare. Are they out? Are they for sure out? Hold on, let me tab. I can't tab back out right now, right? For some reason. Unless I go to here and then it'll let me tab out. What the hell? Are they technically out? They are technically out, I think. I just haven't seen any yet. Is it out in 1.21.4? It says they're out, but that's the AI saying it. So, like, does anybody else say it? December 3rd, it says. So it should definitely be out. It would be out in the newer version, though, I think, in 1.21.4. So technically it's out. Actually, hold on, let me change this. I think... Does it count of... I would assume breaking the heart counts as killing it. If he stumbled across the biome, I think he would, but do I think he would stumble across the biome at night? There's a good... He hasn't yet. But, like, there's a good chance. Oh, and look at Chunk Base. See how rare Pale Garden is. I just want to see how rare they are. Because if they're, like, insanely rare, like 20,000 blocks out, he's not going to do it. But if it's, like, relatively close, not insanely rare, there's a good chance. There's a damn good chance. Let's turn off everything. I just want to see biomes. So let's go to here and just boop, 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 boop. All I need. How rare is a pale... That's not insanely far. There's a chance CaseOh might run into a Pale Garden and then do it. There's a chance. There's also one down here. You know, there's a good chance he would do it. That is a Pale Garden, right? Yeah, there's a pretty decent chance. You know, I'm gonna count it as something you would kill. So let's re-download this, actually, because there's a good chance. I think it's like, they're not insanely rare, so I think there's actually a pretty decent chance he would kill him. I think there's a good chance he would kill him. I think there's a good chance. Because I think there's a pretty decent chance he runs into one. And then from there, I would assume you'd have to kill him by breaking the hearts. So yeah, I'll add that in the mobs to kill. Because actually, it is out apparently in 1.21, 1.4, so I think you would. I'm just not updated to that, so I gotta update to 1.21, I'm at 1.21.3 actually. So I'm actually in this version, which as you can see is different than this one because this one adds stuff and this one doesn't. Like, if I want to hear, I don't think I can look up Pale Garden. Can I look up Pale Garden? Maybe it's been out for a while. I just haven't been to one because I've been doing a lot of Skyblock, which also is a good chance. Oh, yeah, no. No. It came out in one. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. I'm not in a version that I can see them yet. I have to update to be able to, which I'll have to do. Probably not tonight. Probably whenever I feel like it, because that's a later challenge. The only thing it adds for 1.21.4 is the Pale Garden, so I'll have to do that. Again, they a lot of times will randomly for the last update be like, fuck it, you're getting this update that's supposed to come out with the next thing. And they've just been doing that recently. I don't know why. Kind of concerning. Not really concerning. It's just kind of confusing. I gotta load up Minecraft though, and let's go to the single player world. That way I can. It's still flashing, isn't it? It's not flashing. Hold on. I think I fixed it when I went to my prod NVIDIA settings. Okay, before we do anything, let's first go to statistics. It is flashing. Okay, let's go to mobs. It's not as common. Why does it do that? Now, I need to look at here with mobs we've killed, and I can just mark them off the list. Let's first make this entire list of mobs, and then from there, delete the ones that I have done. Or I can just manually check every mob, which also is an option. Let's just do that. Zombie, still need to do. I still need to do. What is that, a witch? I know I haven't done a witch, so let's write down witch. The question is, what is this right here? I can't tell what that is. I'll just look in the folder for hostile mobs, because they have the names, because they all look the same. Because that's just the way to design them. Or, like, face-wise. Vindicator, Pillager, and an Evoker? Yep, as expected. Yep, okay. I didn't kill the Pillagers. I was gonna say, I might have killed those, but no, I didn't do that. So, Pillager, Vex, and Evoker? Not a Vex. Vindicator and Evoker. Vindicator, Evoker. I'll also write down Vex right now because they're all like the same area of stuff. Any on here that I have done 10 of already? Spiders, keep that in mind. I can mark that off. I also have to mark off the food ones. I think you would kill 10 times because I have them in here, right? Yeah, I have the food ones in here. So I can mark off cow and like some of them, but for now, let's just write down the hostile ones. I'll just look at the names. Let's go through the hostile ones in here. I gotta just look through here actually, just know the names, but I think it'd be easier just to go through this in this order because all of us in this, all the ones in hostile, I think he would kill. So let's just boop. I think he would kill the ones in hostile. So Wither Skeleton, I think he would do that. Let's write all these down. Stray for sure he would probably do. So Stray, Skeleton, Skeleton, Stray. Real quick check if I've done killed 10 skeletons. I don't think I have. Again, it is flashing for some fucking reason, just because Minecraft's doing that right now, and I don't know why. It's only after I like change some settings. Skeleton, I've only done one of, so no. I've done good to know a lot of the animals, and then also like spiders already. Alright, so Stray, Skeleton, Bogged is also a type of skeleton, so write that down. Or is it just called a bog? I think it's called a bogged, right? Not a bog? Yeah, it's a bogged. Slime, magma cube. Those are two to write down. Slime, magma, cube, cave spider. I've done the normal spider, but I have not done the cave spider. Silverfish, I have not done. So let's write that down. I gotta keep doing this. Keep reading. Silverfish, I have not done. Phantom, I have not done because I've been sleeping constantly. Ravager, I've for sure not done. Let's put that with all these. Ravager. Is that not spelled? Doesn't E, doesn't it? Oh, I put an N. That's fine. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. Piglin, Brute. I don't think I've killed 10 Piglins. I'm pretty sure I haven't, so let's write those down. Piglin, Brute. Piglin, Brute. Piglin, Brute. Piglin. Pigman, which is what I still call them, even though they've been called zombified piglins for a while. I just still call them pigmen. Pigman. I'll change that to Pigman. Just a Pigman. Have I killed 10 Hoglins? No, in the Zoglin. I have killed 10 Hoglins. Nice. Have I killed 10 Guardians? 2? Really, only 2? Alright, I'll write down Guardians. I didn't realize I only killed 2 of them. Guardian. Ghast, I for sure haven't. Ghast. Creeper and Creaking I haven't. Creeper... Creaking... I think I saw Breeze was the next one. Is it Breeze with an A or with an E? How do they spell it? With an E. Nice. Blaze I haven't. Now let's go to the neutral ones, because a lot of these I also counted as he would kill. Spider I've already done. What of these have I not written down yet? I haven't written down a Husk? Why isn't a Husk popped out? Why is Husk not in hostile? Wait, what, are they technically not hostile? Or did I just miss it? Because they should be hostile. They're also a variant mob, technically, but like, I don't... I'm counting them. I'm counting a bog, which is just a skeleton but poison. Yeah, I just missed the Husk. That's just on me. Let's write down a Husk. Husk. Boom. Any other hostile things that he would kill? Drowned, I didn't write down. Drown. Actually, I think it would just be a drown, not drowned. Actually. Why is drown not hostile either? Is drown technically a neutral one? Would it technically be a is it technically neutral? Really? Good to know. Enderman. He for sure would, because he would need to beat the game. He would need to do that. If he doesn't do that, that's kind of confusing how you beat the game without doing that. I mean, you can get ender pearls for loot, but like, kind of crazy. You didn't kill like 10 of them. Kind of crazy. I think we might be good to write down the food ones now. Other than only thing that's not hostile in here that I have to kill. The only other hostile mob I think I have to write down is Cave Spider. So let's write that down. Cave Spider. And did I technically kill 10 zombies? I don't think I did, but let's check real quick. I know it's flashing, I know. I did not kill 10 zombies. Alright, now we're gonna go through the food. Bat, I have not killed 10 of. I know I haven't killed 10 of bats, so let's write that down. We got a bat to write down, which isn't actually a lot of mobs we need to write down, to be honest with you. Let's check the main food mobs. I know for a fact I have not killed a mushroom 10 times. And I also know for a fact I have... How the fuck do you spell mushroom? That's how you spell it? I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah, that was right. Let's check the food animals I have killed 10 times. So I've killed a cow 10 times, so we don't have to worry about cow. I've killed, I believe, that and sheep. Yep, I killed a lot of sheep. Like, so many sheep. Other than that, I have nothing else to mark off in terms of animals. Just sheep and cows I can ignore. Alright. So ignore sheep, ignore the cow. I need to write down the pig. Pig. Chicken. And rabbit. Rabbit. I need to write down from there. Also squid. And glow squid. What else? Fish. Alright. Tropical fish. Cod. Salmon. What else? That's it. Right? I wrote down the creaking already? I did write down the creaking already. I think this is a complete list. I might have missed some things. Let's just in case go back through and check. Vindicated Rex, Ravager, yep. Anything obvious I missed? I think I got them all. Yeah. I think that's all of them. So it's actually not as big of a list as I thought, to be honest with you. There's some that are going to be more difficult to do 10 times, like a Ravager. Just have to get them to spawn by raids, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any other way to spawn a Ravager other than raids. But yeah, so we got our list made, and we also got not only a convenient little list for what counts as an animal, right here pre-made, but we also got ourselves pre-made now. We now have the list we need of what's domesticatable and what is, well, mobs we need to kill. Along with, well, actually making them into a physical list that I can mark off as we go. Now, these are stuff we have yet to discover, which we still need to do for discovery. And these are stuff we still need to tame. Some of which are kind of matching up. For example, we still need to see an axolotl and, well, tame an axolotl. Same for, like, an ocelot and a sniffer and a mule and a goat and a... Well, not really a goat. We don't really need to tame a goat. Actually, no, we do need to tame a goat. Really? That counts? Does it? It does, yeah. Yeah, it does count, yeah. But now we have our list. Meaning tomorrow, we did actually set up our base. Tomorrow, we got worry about finding build inspo and then actually building off of said build inspiration. As well, we have a lot of animals we need to make homes for. And I mean, so many homes we gotta make. Meaning for the next couple days, we're just going to be settled down and kind of making a home for ourselves. In fact, before we do any of this, maybe we go mining for a bit and get a bunch of diamond armor. Maybe, but that'll probably be after we get our home made. Once we get our home, I might stop, get some good diamond armor, because, well, we're going to be kind of near the same place for a while. We should probably go get ourselves, like, some really good diamond armor, and then go out of our way to domesticate things. Probably. Maybe. We're kind of in the settling down stage. We're going to be settling down for probably like 10 or so days to kind of build infrastructure and like get set up and like go tame stuff. And then after that, we go to the more risky things. And I mean a lot of the more risky things. Some of which have a good chance of me dying. But once we do all those, and this challenge included, we're good to beat the game, because this is one CaseOh would not do, and this one I also will probably not do, because that's literally on its own 100+ hours or more. Probably not more, probably around 100 if you're just doing collecting. It's a lot of hours though, is the point. So we probably will not do this one. But yeah, we'll keep going. Will we die during this, or during this, or during this? Or during this? There's a good chance. There's a good chance. There's a pretty good chance. But we'll see. Only way to find out is by doing it. And tomorrow what we'll be doing is settling down and building ourselves an actual home in our beautiful area. In our beautiful, beautiful area. If you look over... What did it... Okay. If you look over here... Beautiful area. Actually building a home in here. But actually places to store said animals. I'm going to need a lot of farming spots. A lot of spots for, like, sheep and cows and pigs and all that. That we can actually, you know, have a little spot for. But yeah, that's an issue for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be working on that. We got the tier list made. We got everything ready. We're good to go tomorrow. We got all of our definitions down for mobs CaseOh would kill. And for animals we need to breed and, like, tame. And animals we need to just discover. We got all that written down. And tomorrow, we should probably settle down and start actually building on this area, making ourselves a nice home we can actually store our stuff in. But, on top of that, actually build, like, farms and stuff for said animals. But all that is an issue for tomorrow. For now, I'm probably going to end stream, see what people are doing, and maybe go play Valorant. I also just realized I have no game audio for Minecraft. What's going on there? Actually, what's going on there? I have Minecraft in the executables, but there's no audio? What? Oh no, there is audio. It's just my footsteps are so quiet it doesn't pick up apparently. Interesting, I didn't know that. Anyways, I'm gonna go probably play Valorant or something now. I'll see you tomorrow. We got the list made, we got everything finished. We did good. We did what we wanted to do. We got, you know, all the lists made, we got the little tier lists made, and we're good to go. We're good to go and get started on actually doing these, which we'll do tomorrow, and I'll see you then, because I have nothing else planned until Tuesday, which we'll have a stream that isn't CaseOh Challenge. But other than that, we're basically just streaming CaseOh Challenge for a while. I might need to record another video before we finish CaseOh Challenge, or before we die in CaseOh Challenge. But I think for the most part, for a while now, like the next multiple days, we're just going to be working on CaseOh Challenge, other than like a little stop to record something on Tuesday. So, I'll see you guys then. See you tomorrow for more CaseOh Challenge. And I know, CaseOh don't use chunk base, but again, I do, because, you know, it's kind of the whole, you know, it's kind of useful. Like, very useful, especially considering it's a lot of stuff I've already done. Like, a lot of stuff I've already done, except for, like, the new stuff, like Pale Guardian, because I'm not even updated to have them yet. Other than that, everything else is literally like not new at all. Been out for years. Kind of already been there, done all that. I don't. Stiffer, I don't think I've done. But it's not like a surprise. You just go to a place you can dust. Like I've been to desert temples, you just like dust them up, you know. But it's not like you discover where you find them. Like they're in a lot of places. They're in desert temples. They're in archaeology paths. You can also find them there, if I remember right. But yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. Regardless, I'm gonna stream again. I've been playing it for a year. I don't need to discover new things. I mean, it's kind of. I get not using chunk base if you haven't played the game like that much at all. But if you've been playing it for hundreds of hours over the course of years, kind of different, you know. I kind of like uploaded myself playing Minecraft for over 1,000 hours last year. That's a lie. I think it's only. I think with actual video recording, it's only been like. I was gonna say an accurate guess for how much I played last year would probably be. Wait, hold on. What was that? Oh, never mind. Let's do 15 minutes for every day because there's a lot of days I sleep. Well, yeah, it's just an even number, and I sleep a lot of days. This times how many days did I play in Minecraft last year? On video? I don't even know how much I played on video. Let's go to YouTube and see how much. And a lot of these I'm not sleeping the night of, but some I am, so. Let's go to this. Go to that. How much did I play last year? I played a lot last year. I played alone just my last year. I've done this, no, this, yeah. So then I've done like in just those, in videos, not including like time to get asset shots or time I play alone on Minecraft that isn't in a video. Oh god, that's a lot of hours because this times for sure 650 days. Plus, and then I need to put this next part in parentheses because it's 23 hours for the Sphere Nightfall world times 60 minutes. So I've at least done that many minutes just in videos last year alone. And that's not even including like shared health, which was a couple hours. But like if we add that in, let's say both sessions were 5 hours, which I think is kind of accurate. That sounds pretty accurate. So plus 5 times 60 divided by 6. I played this many hours. That doesn't add up. Doesn't add up at all. Because I've done 100. No, it might add up. I did this many hours last year, which actually isn't crazy. And that's just in the video, of course. It's not like asset shots and free time playing. That's just in videos. That's just the parts you see in videos. So technically you see the asset shots too, but that's just the parts you see in videos of like the in the moment stuff. Again, that's also not including asset shots. That is another like a lot of hours per. It's like 10 hours per video basically. Depends on the video size, of course, and how much like video footage went into it. Like the weekly stuff is probably less than like, you know, the more. So rough number, let's say 200 hours with the asset shots, which is not accurate at all. It's definitely more than that. Unless this doesn't add up evenly, and then we won't use that. That doesn't add up evenly. Let's say I played, in that case, 3.5 days of playtime last year, which actually isn't that bad, actually. Wait, that's not days. I divided by 60. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Divided by 24. Alright, so let's say I played 8.5 days last year. On camera. That's just on camera. Right? Let's compare to... I don't want to compare that to how much CaseOh's played this year. He's not played that much. That's how much I played last year just on camera, not including alone time, or time on servers, or time on anything. Which, trust me, I played some extra. Oh, even on stream, because I streamed Skyblock for a while, too. So it would be more than that. It'd probably realistically be like 9 or 10 days. Which isn't that bad, actually. I don't think it's that bad. What's 10 days times 24? I don't think I played too much Minecraft this year. Yeah, only like 240 hours. That's not bad. It's not crazy. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Pretty chill, actually. Wait, what am I doing like now? I'm doing like 2 hours a day times 365. Oh. You know, this year might be a little more. Oh, I also had some challenges I failed. Like I did half of like 100 days for something, and then I failed that last year. There's a lot of other stuff. Again, this is just for like the main channel uploads. I've done like 9 days of playtime on just main channel uploads. It's not including like, oh god, that's not including like this series, which I streamed a lot of not on this channel, or the little bit of Skyblock, or the times I didn't stream stuff. That doesn't include a lot of stuff I didn't stream. Oh my, there's a lot that I didn't count. Regardless, I don't know why I keep yammering. I should probably go. We're like literally at the 2-hour mark, so I'm like literally gonna end like right now that we're at the 2. Like I'm gonna end like right